It's day 7. It's the final day. You wouldn't believe how happy I am for it to be the final day. I cannot wait to go back to some home-cooked food. A lot of people actually have said, why do you keep going outside in the morning? What is that all about? Well, that's where the freezer is, where I keep all of my deadly surprises. Just meals, I guess. Somebody being killed over there. I'm so happy. I think he's destroying his freezer because he also had to live a week on Iceland food. It's over. One more day, 3 more meals, and then I get to go back to actual food. Thank God it is the last morning and I will no longer have to rely on these ready meals for, well, I want to call it sustenance, but it's not really, it's kind of more just like a salt rush. So what are we ending this final day on? This day of reckoning, this day where my body finally shuts down forever. Or either that, or it just shits itself in delight, I don't know. That's kind of gross, sorry. Let's end it as we began it, on an all-day breakfast, purely because I've run out of things to try. But, as we know, we can put this bloody thing in the oven, so hopefully it will be better than the one I had on day 1, because the hash browns won't be totally disgusting this time. Well, it looks the same as before. Hopefully it'll taste better. How is our all-day breakfast? Is it an improvement? Well, maybe. Maybe the beans have kind of congealed a little bit, lost a lot of the sauce. The sausages look really good. These kind of still look a little anemic. And of course we have our omelette. Beans sort of taste the same. Yummy, yummy egg. Amazingly, it still has an egg flavour to that, and it's not an unpleasant egg flavour. Must be something in the microwave cooking which stops it from having much flavour, but doing it in the oven, it has a flavour, and it's a nice flavour. Hash brown doesn't seem as hard, seems a little flakier. Oh, that's a lot better. Let's have a go. Could benefit from being a little bit crispier, but that is also very nice. Last but not least, the sausages, which do look really nice. Definitely an improvement. So long as there are no bits of bone in there, or whatever it is I found the other day. That is a very nice breakfast. Good God, what is wrong with me? Does that mean I should have spent the entire week putting these bloody meals in the oven? This is about 10 times nicer than the one that I did in the microwave. Why are they even advertising that you can do these things in the microwave? They should be just saying, do it in the oven, do it in the oven, it is nicer in the oven. That is not on the packaging anywhere. Look, it advertises 10 minutes in the microwave. It should be big letters for best results, do it in the oven. No. Oh well, I'm going to enjoy this. On the last day, I'm finally going to enjoy this. Time for my last lunch, and I should be sad, but I'm actually completely overjoyed. Chips and curry sauce for £1. Potato chips in a mild coconut curry sauce. And for the Americans watching, that's not potato chips as you know it. It's the proper British kind of chips. You're wrong, and we're right. To be honest, the chips look alright. Curry sauce. pretty much a sort of cornmery sauce if it's made of coconut. What's the damage? Per pack, 534 calories, 2.7 grams of salt. So again, fairly average on the calorie side of things, but it's got a hell of a lot of salt in it. Oh well, 50% of it's chips, so I'm guessing the other 50% of it is, I don't know, curry sauce, I guess, or air. Not sure about that one. I may regret this decision, but I'm actually going to put this one in the microwave because I can't be bothered to wait the 45 minutes it takes, because I'm bloody starving, and I'd rather it have 9, but I'll probably end up regretting it. Oh well. So, it still smells fine. Looks not so nice, but oh well. Let's not delay the inevitable, shall we? The chips are they would have benefited from going in the oven, not gonna lie. But the curry sauce is your sort of generic chip shop curry sauce, and that is a good thing. So while I maybe don't regret putting it in the microwave, it would have benefited from going in the oven, just simply to crisp up the chips a little bit. They do feel sort of maybe a little bit rawish on the inside, but they're red hot. They're hot. Maybe a little raw, but that's quite a nice little lunch, that one. I'd get that again, but yeah, I'd put it in the oven. It's day 7. It is dinner time, and that means it is the last meal of the week. Thank God for that. I am sick and tired of these meals. But it's also Friday night, which means it's takeaway night. And we've got Chinese for dinner. Specifically, shredded duck with pancakes. Well, they look alright. Whether they actually look like that is another matter. Cooked marinated shredded duck with a Chinese-style pancake and hoisin sauce. Well, all we can see is the sauce there in the way. What do we have here? Per pancake is 75 calories and 4 grams of salt. Well, along with that, we also have sweet and sour battered chicken. Apparently it's a little bit spicy, this one. Battered chicken breast pieces with a serving of sweet and sour sauce. Per pack, 395 calories, 2 grams of salt. Not too bad on that one. So, let's get this over and done with. Well, there's my Friday night takeaway. Looks a little bit sorry for itself. And I actually went and made the duck pancakes ahead of time because I think trying to do a pancake one-handed would have been a very sorry sight, and would have taken about 20 minutes. So I spared you the pain of having to sit through that. This whole meal looks a little bit sorry for itself, actually. I should have probably got myself a chow mein or some sort of noodle dish, but there we are, this will have to do. I haven't put the sweet and sour sauce on the chicken balls because I can't stand sweet and sour. But the chicken balls are nice anyway. Well, I'm hoping they are. They do kind of look like chicken nuggets. But let's have a go. There's a rather unnerving colour to that. Tastes alright. Does taste exactly like a chicken nugget though. Not a Chinese sweet and sour bowl. What about the pancakes? I have to say the pancakes themselves are exceptional considering they've been frozen. So, oh. And that is very, very nice. I have more duck left over, but I'm very impressed with that. tastes exactly like one I might get in a restaurant. Or from a takeaway at the very least. And considering that cost, what was that? Oh, £2 for that. And something of that quality would easily cost you £7 or £8 from a takeaway. So, a little unnerved about what's in that chicken. I wonder if any of the others are quite that gross. No, just that one. But they are very, very nice. Thank God, what a way to end on a high. I'm going to finish that actually. Well, I almost feel emotional. Almost. And by emotion, I mean absolutely over the bloody moon that it's done. Of which, of course, that is true. All day breakfast, we know all about that. Yeah, if I had that again, I would definitely put it in the oven. And that was bloody lovely. I'm very pleased with that. So that was our final day doing this stupid bloody challenge that nobody stupidly bloody challenged me to. I kind of wish I had, because at least then I would maybe have made some money. But as it stands, I've just made myself violently unwell. No, that's not true. I'm lying for attempted comedic effect. Oh well, I failed with that one. What did it do to my body? 2,500 calories is my supposed daily allowance. I had 2,232, which is actually the closest I've come to meeting my GDA. Fat, supposed to have 95, I had 72, which again is the closest I've been to actually meeting that, and it surprisingly wasn't the takeaways, it was the other two. Salt. Salt. I'm supposed to have 6 grams, and for the first time I doubled what I'm supposed to have. I had 12.8 grams. So if you don't see me tomorrow, it does mean that I've literally shriveled up into a small ball of carbon. So that can't be good. It's the morning after the week before. And I think I'm just going out here now just due to habit. But I'm not going in there. So I've just had no energy to do anything this week. Stupid bloody birds. Meals have sort of been a bit of a chore. I just feel really drained and yucky. I just can't be bothered to do anything. Can't be bothered to get up. And I know I was massively under on the calories, which is a good thing if you want to lose weight, but I guess it's not a good thing if you want to keep your energy levels up. And the salt just, I don't know if it literally draws all the moisture from your body or what, but I just feel like I've been licking sand for the last week. I just cannot wait to eat fruit and fresh vegetables. And yes, Iceland do offer frozen fruit, frozen vegetables, but there's something not quite as appealing as having something fresh. Something that you don't have to get out of the freezer and pour into a microwavable bowl or something like that. That's something else I'm looking forward to not having to do every day, is use the bloody microwave. The sound of the beep, beep. I did some maths as well about the cost of this week, and I spent £35. So you may be having £1 for a burger, £1 for pizza here and there, but over a week, 3 meals a day, that adds up. So it's not as cheap as you may imagine. And if you are feeding a family of 4, 5, £35 a head, it's going to add up a lot. Well, I suppose there's just one last thing to do, and get on those scales, I suppose. Not looking forward to that. Well, it's the moment of truth. Come on, let's not waste any time. Well, I've gained, what is that, 3.5 pounds in 1 week, and the only thing I've changed is my intake of food, with a lot less calories than is the maximum, but a lot more salt. So we can only blame the salt for this mess, or at least that's what I'm going to do anyway. God, I'm gagging for a salad.